Pep, good afternoon. You well? Can I ask you about the fitness situation regarding Kyle and Kalvin, because they were selected by England, but with the view that they were risks worth taking. What's your view on that, and can you give us an update on their fitness, please?
Well, Kalvin, you saw it last game. He's ready. Kyle, not yet.
Are you happy that the England camp regard them as risks worth taking?
It's a decision from Gareth, Southgate, so I support 100% his decisions. I'm not involved. So and now at the Saturday, the players belong to the national teams, don't belong to us. So
can you not make your views known if you're worried about that?
No, I'm not worried at all.
What about when they return? How concerned are you that now you have a big game against Liverpool in the Cup just after the end of the World Cup?
When they will come back, it depends on how they finish the World Cup. We're going to see how many players we have, in which conditions, and day by day we're going to decide. In
terms of their return, are you planning in a period of rest and recovery?
It depends of how finish is time with the national team.
And in terms of the tournament itself, who do you think will win?
I don't know. I would like to know. I would tell you, but maybe there's a chance.
Who do you think has a good chance?
Who?
Who do you think has a good chance?
Many teams, many clubs. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow against Brentford. Imagine the World Cup. So I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Pep. What sort of a challenge do you think Brentford will pose your team this weekend? They've not been in the same sort of form that they were last year, but on their day, still, they seem to have an ability to play a certain way which challenges the top teams.
Same manager, same style. I changed a little bit this season, the shape that they played the last season, especially last one. And I remember how tough was beating here and away. So will be quite similar. So the last game, I don't know the minds on all of us, especially the players, where it will be. And early kickoff, so always is a little bit more complicated. Yeah, the last game before the stop, I have to do our game, our job.
Obviously, you want to win every single match, but have you thought about how it would feel to get a disappointing result against Brentford and have to stew on it throughout the entire World Cup?
Sorry?
Have you thought about what it would be like if you got a disappointing result and you'd have to stew on it for the entire period?
I know, I don't think about the disappointing result. I'm always positive before the game. One thing is to know exactly what is going to happen. I cannot answer you, but always I'm positive. But it's not positive, so we come back and try to play better.
But it's important, I guess, to end on the highest possible.
Yeah, Brentford thinks the same, to finish in the best way as possible before the World Cup break. So it's no different than them.
Is Haaland fit to start?
We'll see. We'll see. I'm training this afternoon, we'll see.
How much better is he?
A little bit.
Thank you.
Ian, if you just pass the mic this way, we'll go to Fred while it makes its way to Simon.
Hi, Pep. Now that you're going to have, after this match, some time to rest and think and enjoy a bit of football without being involved in it, is it likely that during the World Cup you will have a conversation about your contract with the club?
I said many times, I don't talk about that. So everything is under control, it's perfect. The decision will be made together with the club the moment you have to be made. So,
if you get to renew your contract, do you think that the match against Fulham and what you saw on the pitch, what you felt from the players that still follow you, would that weight in favour of your decision, you think?
No, not Fulham game. That don't. So I said many times, I had the feeling that both the club and myself we are happy being together, and so it's not the moment. So moment is that tomorrow Brentford is the only important thing right now, and after we have time, when the moment we feel it both sides, and we take a decision.
Just on that, what more have you got to achieve at Manchester City? Where's the motivation come from?
Having fun.
Being a manager sometimes doesn't look much fun.
Of course, in the stress moments, in the bad moment, is part of the So I'm not being a manager all the time you win, all the time you're happy, all the time works like you are thinking, because I'm not alone. We are facing an opponent, and the reason why is not about achievements when you after 6-7 years. Is another thing is see that you are comfortable being here.
Could I ask you, last night the draw was made for the EFL Cup. You've drawn Liverpool, which is a huge game, and you could be playing 2 days after the World Cup final. So I don't know how you or Jurgen put a team together. How on earth do you prepare for that game?
He's going to play a left back and going to play the holding midfielder. This is a strategy.
I mean, that
No, I don't know how many players. I think in Liverpool as well, so I don't know how many players we will have. You know, I know that Riyad, unfortunately, doesn't go. Erling, Sergio, Rico, the rest of the people go to the World Cup. And like I said before, your colleague from Sky, you go through group stage, you don't go through last 16 quarterfinals. So it depends on that. The people is coming, day off, and I guess the people is hopefully no, but if players for their own selections don't go through for group stage, they will be able maybe to play, I'm pretty sure, against Liverpool and Leeds. But if they arrive at later stages, we will see in which condition they come back. That's why I cannot answer you. So after World Cup, we are here to training, and okay, Liverpool game is the first one. How many players we have? These ones? Okay, we're going to play with these ones.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, though. When do you actually see them again? When will you be able to even make that assessment?
When we take a breakfast together here in CFA, and we will see them and say, okay, now we have these players. We're training with the second team together. When we come back from the campus from Abu Dhabi, we come back, we'll stay here with the second team. We're going to training with them, and we're going to prepare. The players come back, and the next game, Liverpool, Leeds, and so on, and day by day. So I cannot answer. I don't know in which conditions, how many players will be back. But I think all the managers think the same like me. So mostly all the teams have a lot of players national team, and this is going to happen.
Hi, Pep. It's been a really good start to the season for City, but still just behind Arsenal. How much of a coincidence is it that they're so influenced by City in terms of Arteta, Gabriel Jesus, Zinchenko?
I would like to say a lot, but I would lie to you. So Mikel, we worked together 2 years, and he will be teach since he was born. His period in England and whatever. So maybe I learned more more of him than Mikel. What we were together. So what Arsenal belongs completely their work ethic, the talents they have, and the support. So Mikel had in the bad moments at the beginning because the results didn't come, supporting the decisions, the toughest ones, and unconditionally, because I'm pretty sure the people see him, how he works every day there, because I know how he works every day, his commitment about his job, and after, with patience, like all the managers we demand, all the managers we want, have time, to build something. Arsenal gave it to him, and the rest is the position they have. So we have made an incredible season so far, I would say, but they would have been better. So in that terms, so that's why I know how each competitor will be until the end. That's why we can be there all the time, as close as much possible to them, because still, of course, we have done so far, but the season is so long. So not even finished after World Cup, the first part, the first leg. Many things is going to happen. Many tough games going to play. So that's why relax and see what happens.
Did you expect them to be your main challenger this season at the start of the season? Because of course you sold 2 players to them, which you wouldn't generally.
That he will be the challenger comparing the previous seasons, that's for sure. Will be the only one? I don't think so. Will be more. But the last season was not a contender to win the Premier League. This season, yeah, will be.
That's not a surprise to you?
No.
The last one up at the top, please, Derek.
Hi. That Erling is not going to the World Cup, do you see that as a positive thing regarding to your title chances?
About?
Your
Sorry?
title chances. And
Our
competing for
title
that.
chances?
When Erling is not going to the World Cup, is that a positive thing, or how do you see that for you as a team?
Well, we prefer that Erling go to the World Cup with Norway. Unfortunately, they didn't qualify. So we'll recover, I hope, perfectly about his injury right now. And I think we'll be in Marbella a few days and maybe Norway and come back when we come back to training. So I would love, like Riyadh, for example, and the other ones, but it's what it is.